doing? Good, man. Hey, first 7:40 get started before I start talking a little bit. Okay, on your piece of paper, I want you to write down 3 things you're thankful for, and then next to it, in a separate column, just write the word why. 3 things you're thankful for, and the word why. Yeah, so as you guys are writing these things down. Alright, so a little bit, we're going to go through a little background of me, but the first thing for me that I would say is such a lesson to be here. It's such a cool opportunity. Just 2 years ago, we, by weekend grace, I got to come to this, and we got the privilege to travel to Mount Vernon. All of us love that Mount Vernon trip. So we got to go to Mount Vernon, and it was awesome. One of my favorite. I got to go to a lot of different conferences. This one was one of my favorites because it's a little bit of a smaller group, but you're around people who are just like you. Right? So one thing I want you guys to realize is how big a deal it is that you are here. Does anyone know the percentage of how many high school athletes go to college? To be college athletes. They don't know all high school athletes how to go to be a college athlete. 7%. 7%. Yes, I think some of you guys are involved in that. So now you guys are 7% of all high school athletes. Alright, I just talked to Coach Mack back there, just for example of Grace. Some of you guys have even more athletes at school. At Grace, we have 400 student athletes at Grace. How many Grace people are there today? 4? So you are 4 of 400. Anyone know math on that? Okay, 1%. So you are now 1% of these 7%. So someone on the phones, some other phones, someone do 0.07 times 0.01, please. Someone do 0.07 times 0.01. .0007, right? So we convert that into a percentage. 0.07% out of all high school athletes come here every year today. Okay, that is a really, really big deal. All right, so just to kind of think about things like before, just I'm going to go through a lot of stuff today. Okay, remember this. This is a really, really big deal that you guys get to be. Okay, because 0.07% of all high school athletes come here and do this or what you got to do. And that's a really, really big deal. Okay, so for me, like I said, I'm super thankful to be here, but for my job, what I do is I'm a high school strength coach. So my job is to be in the weight room all day, every day. It is ridiculous that I get paid to do what I do. A lot of you guys probably did in the weight room quite a bit. It is awesome. It's one of my favorite things to do, but the biggest thing about being a high school strength coach, and you guys know this is a college strength coach, or you're a high school strength coaches, is building culture, right? You guys know this, you guys know the culture weight room. So our culture weight room, for what we have 3 words or 3 phrases that we go with. Work hard, be kind, be right. That's our motto. That's our motto at Old Valley High School, or at the 3A school just west of Bloomington. And work hard, be kind, be right. That's the 3 things we do. In every situation, we do those 3 things, we'll be all right. All right, and another one that we have is, I stole this from Coach Briscoe. Coach Briscoe pulled our classes one day, and Coach Mack also mentioned this before when I was in class at her, is how you do anything is how you do everything. Okay, so the first time I heard that, I don't know about that, right? But as we get into this, the thing I preach to my athletes is how you do anything is how you do everything, because when you have a desire and you fall in love with working hard, it will drive you crazy when you don't work hard enough. Right? So my thing with a lot of kids is crazy, right? Very creative. Okay, so when we fall in love with the weight room, we fall in love with the process, we fall in love with working hard, and we genuinely buy into that, great thing is better, the age thing is better. Because if we work hard at everything, it's going to drive us crazy when we don't work hard in the classroom, for tests, for homework, the end. Right? So it's all about work hard, be kind, be right. We do those two things, we're going to be all right. All right, so before we move on, we're going to write down 3 more things. 3 more things you're thankful for. They cannot be the same 3 that you wrote for. 3 things you're thankful for. Now, as you write this down, so a little backstory about me, how I got to where I am today, my experiences at Grace. So for my background and where I came from, I went to Warsaw High School, which is just southwest of Indianapolis. And I came to Grace to play tennis. So I was on scholarship to play tennis. And those guys don't know much about college tennis. Do we have a tennis players? Alright. So, college tennis, top 6 club. So you got 6 singles, you got 3 doubles, top 6 players play. So just like you guys, me in high school, you're one of the better ones on your team. All of us can say this is where we're in high school, we're one of the better ones on our team. Right? So we win the awards, we have those recognitions, records, a lot of things don't mean anything. Right? But when we come into our first year, just like a lot of you guys did, right? We come in and being like, I was the guy, right? I was in high school. Surely, I may not be that, surely I also kind of guy. Right, so going freshman year, we got 15 guys on the team, we were top 20 all 4 years. So we were pretty good. So I come in freshman year, like, okay, sure. Yeah. Right, so I come in freshman year, I play number 7. Right, get to math, 7, 6, top 6. I didn't play very much. So I wasn't super happy with that. So I go in, I get a hold of the track coach, hey, coach, I want to get shape, I want to be stronger, I want to be faster. I don't practice with you guys, I don't just work out. I ran track 1 year in high school, so I was not super fast. So I was like, hey, I'm not fast enough to be able to test up for you guys, and I can be a rapid for you guys to chase. So I go back every day, and afterwards, coach said, hey, you want to join the team? Heck yeah, I love the team. So I joined the team, we run, then the COVID thing happens, whatever. So then we come in my sophomore year, playing tennis, hey, stronger, faster, every day. Here we go. All right, sophomore college. Right, so going to top 6 play. Right, so I played in sophomore year, so I go in, I'm running track again, go to track season, and run indoor, run outdoor. And just a little bit back, before I continue telling my story about track, I was arguably the most mediocre tracker in the history of the Indiana. So I was like the Swiss Army knife is what you might say. So like I was the fastest sprinter in all our distance guys, but like in the distance I could not compete with those distance guys. But then with the sprinters, like you're going to name the sprinters, I'll put it in. But like when you're right there, guys, no chance. So I was just like super mediocre at that doesn't do you much in college tracks. You got to do it with something. So I ended up running 400 hurdles if no one else did. So gave me an advance to run conference. I never ran hurdles before. Never did. So it was awesome. I'll go back sometime and watch videos and run, and it was hideous. But it was good run, and I drove right after the so I go into junior year, right? I'm still not as super fast as I've ever been before. Right? Top 6 play. Hey, I'm not a runner. Now we go. Like I said, you're like, 4 years in a row, 7, not playing some matches, not playing against better teams. Going to track season, same thing, indoor, outdoor. Hey, now we're just kind of this long. So going to senior year, right, my last year, and okay, there's no way I'm playing this 7 this year, right? I'm senior, I'm playing this year, we bring in some new guys. I was wrong. Right, so after years, like, so I look back at where I was at my freshman year, and this is what I'm coming in, this is what I'm going to do, I can do just like this. Right, I was pretty humbled by the amount of time we had on the team, right? I played with 7 all 4 years. So then, like I said, the tennis and nowhere close, but this time I kind of pulled it in my time track. So I go in, and at this point now with track, I'm running some decent, right? Respectful times. So like, do some workouts, 400s and low hits, right? So nothing like amazing, but something that is semi-respectable. first week in December, we're going to run in Notre Dame. And I'm feeling, I'm like, hey, now I can maybe compete for the second piece, not the third or fourth levels. So I said, hey, I can run a little faster. So 2 weeks before the Notre Dame meet, I put the boots because I had a borderline fracture in my shin and my ankle. So borderline is so I was in the boot for a couple weeks. At that point while I'm in the boot, I also get COVID. So it was one of those I feel like you're in the shower, trying to wash your hair out, and it's right? So kill moments. So I took time back, I was in the boot for a while, and I'm frustrated because I was there, I worked really hard to be a little bit above mediocre. And so then we go in, and I get to run at our NCCA Nationals in North Steelers. I get to run the 4x2. So I ran a couple weeks, running the 4x2, running with guys way faster than I knew, so I was pumped. So I ran the third leg, that's where you go with the slowest guys at. So I ran the third leg, and I'm excited to run Nationals, and get a chance to score some wins, which I never really done before. That was really cool. And with 50 meters left in my race, I'm feeling good, and I thought I ran too fast, but I felt like, I'm feeling really good. 50 meters off my race. So my hamstring pops, finish the race, we don't score. So at this point it wasn't very thing, but it was very good strength. So I was out anywhere to get back and forth with strength. It's a month and a half to 2 months. So this won't be the math. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run again this season. So at this point I'm trying to talk to my trainers, and I don't know if I'm gonna run again. That's the kind of telling me. So I go to my first indoor meet, we're at Iowa, and here's gonna go all first time. I'm not. I've got to do it. So I'm like, all right, I'm in rehab hard, I'm going to run again this year. So we do that. I get back about 3 weeks later from that. Not at 100% enough right now. So we get some injury, so by default, I got to run 4x1. So we need to run. So I got to run at Ball State, and one day before we were going to run on Saturday or on Friday. So on Thursday, we were going to go through the handoffs, making good, and all of a sudden, I'm about to hand off, and left goes. And I'm like, how? What? Never had injuries in my life before. Now, left one bad, just a regular one. When I'm out for another couple weeks, I'm thinking, hey, we've only got 3 weeks of season left. How is this happening? So, I ended up getting rehab left one and right. So we get back into our conference, the 401 conference, and finish 4, which is pretty plus. Cool thing I've done in conference, I got beat around 4 points. So we finished 4th, and everything's feeling all right. So we get to go down to South Carolina and run Thursday night. And I'm feeling good the day before we were meeting everything, and everything's feeling really good. And during the race, hit the turn, I'm flying. Then you drop the race, right after Thursday night. So, the reason why I tell you that is because to this day, right, so we ended up losing C1 back-to-back, NCCA championships for track, and that year we ended up losing the game by 5 points. Our 4x1 we received 5th, and we did not score any points. Right, so I'm sitting there thinking, man, this doesn't happen, do we score 4 or 5 points? Do we win? Who knows, right? But the reason why I share that with you guys is because some of you guys are freshmen, some of you guys are seniors. And all of us something we probably at that point at our college career, where things don't go how we expect them to go, right? Or things happen, and we're like, man, how does this going? How's this, why, or how, or all these things. So I had to learn very, very quickly through tennis, through track, that my job being very is not to score levels. My job is not to be the guy. My reason why being at race was not to be the guy, right? So in the leadership committees in high school, I'm part of our leadership committee, and I was just thinking, man, I'm not the best on my team. How in the world do I lead? Right? I do lead now when we're not in the front. Okay? So what we're going to do is I want everyone to stand up, and we're getting 2 even lines. And I'm over here. So I need one person to do my line here, up over here. I need a line right here, going down this way, and I need another line here on the other side of this. All right, so let me go. So over the front, whoever's in front, you're going to be like the person in charge. So if you want to be the person in charge, run the team, and you get front. Yeah, so here's the situation. I'm going to lay this out. All right, right now, we're 10, like we are back in high school. Okay, we're back in high school. So we're playing the game. All right, so what's your name? Lucy, where we from? Mary, and Ryan. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a little relay race. All right, we're going to do a little relay race with the people in front. So what we're going to do is your only job is doing the relay race is whenever the person in the back finishes what we're supposed to do. Okay, so what we're going to do first in front, I'm going to give them a task to do. Right? So okay, you raise your right hand and you touch your head. And what you're going to do is you cannot, the first line, you cannot do that until you see the person in front of them do that. Does that make sense? So first thing, we'll try this. So go ahead, raise your right hand. Now you guys go on the line, and you cannot raise your right hand until the person in front of you does. So then whoever in the back lines, whoever those two, does first, that line wins. Sound good? Okay, so Lucy and Ryan, come over here. I can tell you guys over here. Alright, here we go. Ready, set, go. Line number 1, good job. Okay, point for line number 1. Alright, you guys, okay. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Anyone watching people in the back? Finish first and best? I didn't get this line. I think line 2 got that. That's what's going on. I'll do one more fight right here. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to give this line 2 because line 1 cheated. Line 1 and line 1 cheated. Alright, so now, we're going to do the same thing. But Lucy, you're going to stand behind 6'10" devil basketball guy. And Ryan, you're going to stand behind the screen guy. Okay. Alright, so that's where you guys are going. Lucy, Ryan, okay. Okay. So the rule is everyone has to face forward. You cannot look back. Alright, let's do facing. Okay. Now, whenever it is, when everyone in the line has this is done, ready, set, go. We can't go back. We can't go back. Okay, let's pause. Well, maybe let's try this again. Okay, who's trying to bring back? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, so next one is forward. We gotta get everyone in line now to do this task, right? Okay, everyone face forward, ready? Set, go. Okay, let's pause. People in front, turn around and look. What happened? Why are the people in the front raising their right hand? Let's see. Okay, here's where I take this picture. All of us are in high school, right? All of us when we were all training, so we were leaders in high school. Right? We're all captain on our team, leaders on our team. Right? every single one of them high school. We're right up here at front. Okay, so we only want to focus on what we do and how we do it. I do this, ready, set, go. Every single person on my team behind me does it. Right? Same thing. Doesn't matter what team I'm on, when I'm the front, I'm the best, I'm the leader, and I do this. Every single person's going to watch what I do and do it right. Okay, so now our issue is you don't want the same situation I was in front of all of you. Right? But what I want to do is I want to set up 14 on our team. And now I'm behind here and track back. Oh, wait, that's not 400, you could. Okay? Alright, so I'm here in the middle. Okay, and I only focus on what I do. Who am I going to impact? Only the people behind me. Right? So now we're doing the same thing when I was in track. Okay, I'm like, if I were to put this in a line for me and my track team, I'm like, back. Okay? How in the world do I lead the people in the front on the way back here? Right? So why don't we do the same thing like I do in high school, only focus on what I do and how I do it? Okay? I'm getting old, right? Who in the world is going to watch me do what I do in those schools? Right? Why in the world do I go 1 through 6 watch how I work or watch what I do? You're better than me. You're not doing what I do. Right? So how do we lead when we're not in the front? Okay? And that's what I had to learn throughout my time here. Right? How do I lead when I'm not in the front? I don't want to up front. So I only focus on what I do. I'm not impacting people behind me or in front of me. Okay? So one simple word, one simple word only. Serve. Serve others. Okay? So we need a definition of serve. You need to know that's the definition of serving means to you. Okay.
Putting others above yourself.
What's that?
Putting others above yourself.
Putting others above yourself. What else? Three more. Okay, so I think we got the gist of it, right? Serving is making sure others are taken care of before us. Right? Well, let's sit down. Go back to your seats. Okay, so learning how to lead others when you're in college, and this is something we're going to take and you're going to use this for the rest of your life, on how to apply what we do into your life and what God has done in it. Right? It's your job as your leader on this team is to serve. Okay? Make sure others are taken care of, make sure others are succeeding, and make sure others are getting their job done before you. Right? So for me, what does that look like? Okay, we rely on that, guys. Right? Helping them with their home. Going to the grocery store, taking the groceries they have right, taking them to practice. Okay? I can still lead my entire team because I would go in after practice, I would clean up all the stuff. Right? I would clean up trash after the match. Okay? I help coach everything. I help other guys carry things. Okay? And with track, same thing. Same thing. It's always making sure others are taking care of it before myself. Right? So for those of you who might be in the same position that I'm in, or that I was, where you're not in the front, maybe some of you guys are in the front, maybe a lot of you guys are in the front, and you guys are still good with that. Okay? In order for you to lead and impact on you, we have to be able to serve. Okay? And it's pretty simple, right? Take care of others before you take care of yourself. Okay? So back to the table, back to the table, I'm going to share on 3 more things. 3 more things to change for. First, I'm not doing time.
4 minutes.
Okay. Right, so 3 more things that we're thankful for. So this one should be at 9. And all 9 should be different than what we have. All should be different. Okay, so a little bit of time left. I'm going to share a quick story with you guys. And also the other side of the paper, we have the word why. Right? That word why is why do we do what we do? Why do we work hard? Why do we play our sport? Why do we go to class? Why are we the way that we are? Okay, so I'm share a quick story with you on how I learned my why, how I developed my why, and then we're going to help you guys determine your why. Okay, so for me, my why happened. Some of you guys might have a similar story to what mine is. Some of you guys might have something completely different. Some of you guys might be happy, this is why I work hard, this is why I do what I do. Okay? So for me, my why happened my freshman year, right when COVID hit. Okay, so just like all of us, you guys are all probably in high school. COVID was my freshman year of college. Okay, so COVID hits, and we're all thinking, we finish. Well, some of us rock and roll, we finish. Right? We're all rolling. Okay, so I was excited to go because about a month prior to that, I got a phone call from my dad after a track. And I'll remember this is the day I got a phone call from him that he had to go get a test from the doctor done. And then he diagnosed it for small parcel cell cancer, which is his throat. So I was excited to go home. I got to be home with my dad. Every weekend we had track meets. I was able to go home. So I got to go home that very first Tuesday. We were home was his first chemo treatment. So I got to sit in, and that next day when we got our work shut down. So I got one day, I got to sit there for 3 hours and got chemo treatments. And sit next to him. So during this time of COVID, my mom was a school teacher. So my mom, during the day we were online, like all you guys do, she do the teaching stuff. I would construction, so I would go work. Got the day, my sister was still in high school. So I would wake up in the morning, it'd be hot in the summer. I would get my run in for track, my workout in the morning, go to work for construction. My mom would teach the other day, I'll take care of my dad. Then I come home, I get my lifting workout done, and then I would make dinner, and then I was on the evening shift with my dad. Okay, so I would take care of my dad during the night. So throughout this time, right, so I'm a little background about my dad. Okay, so my dad was someone when I played sports all growing up. From there I could walk when I was at the ball line. I was on school ball. So my dad always took me to practices, all of my games, would always play baseball, on the team with me, rebound and playing basketball, going to 10 out of courses, taking the ball to when I was serving, but always there. Right? So this is the first time in my life I got to wake up in the morning before I go to work, and I got to work out. This is the first time in my life I'm going to do dinner every 6 seconds. There's no one to be here. Right? So my dad is a chemo radiation. He couldn't stand the same bed as my mom for radiation. So he was in our dining room. We had that set up over there. So where our dining room is located is across the kitchen. So where our front door is, I go out of the bed. Right before I close the door. I look over and I see him up in bed. Right? So every single morning when I got up and I went to leave to go to work, you do the last thing I see before I went. Right? So there were a lot of times just like you guys, man, I would come to work out, I would go to practices, you know, I don't want to do that, right? I'd rather be home playing Fortnite. I'd rather be home watching whatever, right? We've all been there. I asked you, man, how many guys, even this past year, have had home practice today? Right? Okay? But I made a decision right then and there. I'm never, ever going to have that mindset of practice. I'm never, ever going to need to take an ounce of pre-workout. Okay? Because that image of my dad and his dad with my pre-workout for the rest of my life. Right? When you see something physically taken away from someone, and as much as they want to do anything in the world to be there with you, and they do anything in the world to work out, you come to a practice with you, come be there, and they physically cannot, it's a very, very humbling experience. Right? So many can experience that first back, and it sucks. Right? And I remember one night, super vividly, I was taking care of my dad, and he's in the bathroom, puking up blood, and he is screaming pain. Sitting like, I'm sitting there like, I would do anything in the world to take that from him. Right? But my why right? I had these questions with guys that I got my tracking really fast with the force. Would ask me like, why do you come to practice today? You're not getting paid, you're not on salary, you're walking on the track. Why do you come in every single day to do this? Like, why do you come in? Because for side notes, a little bit. But for 3 years, at every single track, I had 3 times a week, and when you run a week, so 3 times a week, for 3 straight years, I would do that every workout week. Every week, doesn't matter what I ate, doesn't matter what every single week, I would do that. Right? It's just what happened. Why are you doing this? Right? Why do you put your body through this? Why do you cause yourself to do this? And you're like, nothing you need to be. Right? And it's one person on his own. Right? Because there are people in the world, there are people in my life and we'll say the opportunity to work hard. And I know that take that for granted. Right? So like, you guys look at this piece of paper, go look at the list. And like 3 things you're thankful for. Right? If you're struggling with why you do what you do, find motivation in what you do, right? Look at that list. And a lot of you have this struggle, family, work, friends. Maybe some of you guys go to school, maybe some of you guys go to education. Okay? But some of these things that you guys don't have on the list of things you don't think about. Things that we don't realize how grateful and blessed and thankful we are. Right? How many of you guys woke up this morning and said, hey, God, thanks for letting me walk today? I didn't. How many woke up and said, hey, God, thanks for this bed. Thanks for this roof over my head. Thanks for the food I get to eat on the way here. Thanks for not that. Something smaller, man, than just the ability to be able to eat, the ability to be able to be a school, be an education, right? Like the ability to walk, the ability to talk, the ability to sit here and have friends, right? Sit here, the ability to sometimes call your mom and dad, right? A lot of people in this world don't have that. Okay? Something you guys don't have remind you of it. Okay? So your why, right? Why do we work hard? Why do we do? Why do we serve others? Why do we make sure that other people's lives are better than ours? Is one reason we do it. Okay? Because of that list. Because we're blessed. Right? So this college career you guys have, this is going to be over before you know it. And you hear that a lot. And I sound like an old head say that. It's going to be over soon. And we over soon. Okay? Let's set that straight, right? Some of you guys are freshmen or sophomores, it goes by quick. And some of you guys are seniors, like me, it went by really quick. Okay? But that list doesn't just hold value when you guys are peaceful. It doesn't just hold value in while we're in college. Right? That list is the same reason why I do what I do. Why I show up every single day. And I get questions from my Coach Jerry, why do you have all our games? Why do you have practices? Why are you here? Why are you at school so much? Because I want to have that same impact towards kids. It's the same type of impact those coaches have on me. Right? We all have that coach, we all have that parent, we all have someone in your life that be like, man, you know what? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Okay? I've got a couple people in this room, right? One of them out there, big part. I would not be here today if it wasn't for that thing right there. Right? So I sit back and say, hey, I want to come here next week with you guys. I want to come and do my job at Fuller Valley, and the strength coach to be involved with kids, and be involved with that place. Because I don't have to stay in that and those things forward. Right? So you guys graduate, you on your job, right? Every day. Hey, why do I do what I do? Because the people before me that did that for me, I want to make sure I have the same impact home. Right? Continue that for the rest of the year. And let's pray. Let's pray some more. And then that's all I got. Okay. God, thank you for today. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for blessing us, guys. We thank you for everything. And a lot of times we are not thankful enough. God, please just continue to bless us today. Bless us through athletes. Take them and learn today. And help them bring that back to people at school and people in life. Just continue to have a lifelong impact on people, all for your glory.